welcome once again. Ravi this side from Learn and Grow channel. So today we are going to discuss one more important topic, command chaining in Linux. Okay. So first I will take some theory things, then we will go into practical stuff. Mm, So what is command chaining? So command chaining in Linux allows to execute multiple commands at the same time through the terminal. It is like shell script that can be executed in the terminal directly. So let me explain by practical. Suppose this is ls command and now you want to execute pwd command with it also. So both command get executed. So what are the command chaining operator? So I will go one by one. First is your semicolon. So what semicolon does? So if you provide semicolon between your commands, then your all commands will execute. So they are not dependent on one another. So if I put a false command here, like ls will go, pwd will go, asd will go, all will try to execute. So there is no dependence on each other. Like if one command is successful, then another will execute or not. So all the command will always execute. So if there are like bunch of command you want to execute them, that they should always execute. Then you provide this operator. Okay. Another operator is OR operator. This one. So what is the significance of this? Suppose I provide cmd1 command 1 and then command 2. So in this case, if command 1 is not successful, then only command 2 will execute. Okay, let us see the real example. Okay, I have some command like ASD. This is not a command. Echo I will execute. So in this scenario, this command will not be successful. So this will get executed. So you will see the output command not found, but you get the I will execute. So this command is also executed. Suppose I provide a command here that is correct command ls. Now this will not execute. So ls is there, but we have not seen this. Okay. Another we have AND operator. So how it work? Suppose I have command 1, then command 2. So command 1 will execute only if the command 2 will execute only if the command 1 is successful. So suppose I do ls echo sorry uh, echo I will execute. This is AND operator. So now the echo command will execute only if this command is successful. Let us see. So see, I will execute. And if I provide some false command here or false, I can write false also. See, nothing is happening here. If I do it in this way, I put the OR operator. Oh, okay. See, this got executed. So I am again like explaining what we have discussed. So this means if command 1 and command 2 is put like this, it means command 2 will execute only if command 1 is successful. Okay. Another is OR operator. cmd1. In this case, command 2 will execute only if the command 1 is not successful. Okay. In the upcoming practical session, I will explain you how we can combine this together. So let us see what is like practical importance of these things. Okay. Suppose you have this a code written in your script. So what does it say? If your make dir test is successful, yeah, means you are able to make the test directory, then only in a file test file something will be printed to it. So I hope it is clear. So shell will try to make directory test, and then only if it's successful it will try to create a file inside this and something will be put in that file. Okay, let us take one more example. So suppose these are sequence of command. So first star command will run. Then if this command is successful, then it's block of code. This is like for block of code. Then this command will run, and this command will run always because we have put this operator. And if this command is successful, then only this will happen, make command, and then sudo make install will run. So in this way you can make like your chaining of commands. So suppose if I have lot of commands like command 1, command 2, command 3, command 4. So now you see all the commands are dependent on each other. Like if I am doing something by this command, then feeding this command, then by this command I am feeding into this, then this command is using this command. So in this way I can combine my commands so that all dependency is achieved. Okay, let us take one more example. Okay, see this code. What is saying? If directory does not exist, okay, then it will make the directory. And if it is able to make the directory, then it will go to into the. If it is not able to make the directory, then this command will not be successful. Okay, let me execute, then things will be clear. Now see, I will check the ABC directory is there. So ABC was not there, so it created the ABC directory. Sorry, this directory was not there, then this command executed, but it's not able to go into the ABC. Why? Because this command was successful. If now I will again execute this command, you see I am in ABC directory. So what happened? This command was not successful as ABC directory was already there, so I was able to go into the ABC directory. Okay, let's take more example. Okay, suppose I have this command uh, which okay, suppose I have oak installed in my server, then I will use this. So if oak is in my server, then I will print echo oak is installed. Okay, if it's not installed, then I will print echo oak is not installed. So see, now oak command is there, so this is executed, but this command is not executed. Okay, now see this. By using this, what we are achieving, if oak command is there, then this is block of code. These command will execute together. This is blocking. So if command is there, then this will become oak is installed, and you will also get the version. If oak is not installed, you will get which oak is not installed. Okay, see. Okay, 1 second. This should be oak minus v. Okay, now see, oak is installed. And suppose if I enter something wrong here, which oak 1, 1 second, no oak 1 in why this is executed. Okay, which command is running, that's why it's coming like this, because which command is running. So this is dependent, so it's assuming that this command is executing. Okay, let us take some different example then. Mm, See this. If file exists hello.txt is there, then it will say file exists, otherwise echo hello file not exist. Okay, let me check it. So both command is executing. See, okay, now I want to make this like, see, file exist. So hello.txt is there. Hello.txt is there. Yes. If I remove the hello.txt, then see what will happen. File not existed. So in this way you can do the chaining of your commands. Okay, now take one more example. If I do it like this, if file exists first command, then these both will be printed. This is for combining. These commands I am putting in a block of code. So I don't think anything will happen because file doesn't exist. Okay, if I create the file touch hello.txt, and now if once again I will run, see, file exists. And so let me revise again what we have studied till now. This is for making command, all commands will execute. There is no dependency on the uh, output of other commands. So these all commands will always run. And if I do cmd1, cmd2, then command 2 will execute only when command 1 is successful. If I do cmd will execute when the first command is failure. Okay, or I can write in this way: command 1, command 2, command 3. So when command 1 will execute, if it is successful, then command 2 will execute, otherwise command 3 will execute. Okay, okay, let me take example for this. Echo I will execute. Now you have echo I will not execute. So tell me what is the output. So ls command will be always successful, so I will execute will come. I will execute. If I give some false command here that doesn't exist, asdf, see, I will not execute. So by using these things you can combine, or you can like compare this with your if else structure. If command 1 is successful, then command 2 will execute, else command 3 will execute. So the professional programmer use this syntax because it is very short syntax. If you use if then else, then it will be like spread across the 2 3 4 lines. But by using this syntax, in one line you have written so much of code. So this was all about the command chaining. I hope it's clear to you. If you like my channel, please subscribe it, and by your likes I will get motivated and will make more videos like this. Okay, thank you, stay safe, bye guys.